Hey guys, Ragnar54, and welcome to my new video about handy tips and tricks kind of things you can do in Runescape. I've made one of these before. If you haven't seen it, I'd recommend checking it out. It's pretty cool. These aren't money-making tips or anything. Sorry, I just had a hiccup. That was weird. They're more of just weird things like with the game. So anyways, I'll get straight to it. The first one is a lending glitch. So this has been around for a long time, and I'm betting a lot of you guys know about it. It works with any lendable item, so you just lend it to the person until logout, and then you accept it or whatever, and then they'll wield it, and so he goes and wields it, and then what you do is you go to options. Let me reclaim this. Let me reclaim it from him, and then you go to house options. And once you're there, you don't do it. See, he still has the item, even though I also have the item. He doesn't have a BGS in his inventory or anything. This is legit. And now I will show him. I'll show you guys how to do it from another person. If another person does this. So I did this once. I did this once with like a lot of level like 3 accounts that I had on free to play, and I had a green Halloween mask, and I did this glitch with all of them, and I just had this line of like 20 people that all had green Halloween masks, and it was pretty awesome. So okay, what you do is you get the lent item, and then I go options, and then I go to house options. So the only catch is you can't move while you're doing this. So it isn't a glitch that like doubles the item or anything. You just as long as you don't move, you can do it. So maybe like if your friend has a party hat, I would be standing here with a party hat. Well, he also has a party hat, and you can lend it to all these people, and it would be really cool like that. So thanks Arathia for helping me with this. So if you just exit out, or if you move or do anything, then it will go away instantly, as you can see. Need free BGS. Need BGS, please. Okay. Alright, so thank you. Alright, so that is the first glitch. It's a little lending glitch. I don't think they'll be patched because you can't really do anything with it. TY for the help. And yeah, so I think that's pretty cool. It's mostly for cosmetics. But maybe you want to do that if you're bored and hang around with friends. So the next thing is you're going to want to look down here in the chat. So what you want to do is type / and then something. So say I wanted to go type in friends chat. I can type /f space. And I'm talking in French chat now. Blah blah. I'm not in a French chat channel. And then I go /c. And now I'm in clan chat. And blah blah. And then /p is public. Better apologize for randomness. I'm not sure. I don't think there's any more of these. Yeah. So I found this out. I was trying to say P in a friends chat channel, and I was just like, I would just type P and then enter, and it wouldn't do anything, and I was wondering, and so I figured it out. I think that's pretty cool. You don't have to go down and click on it. You're just anything, and so you don't have to keep typing the / or whatever. You can type it once, and you can just keep on typing in there a lot, because it won't go away if you're actually in a friends chat channel. Alright, the next thing I think is pretty cool. It's not a glitch or anything. It's just something to do with game mechanics in the EOC. It's only in the EOC. So if you're at any boss, I've only tried this at KBD. I'm honestly not sure about the other bosses' respawn times. I think it might work for all of them though. What you do is when you're killing the boss, you kill the boss. I've done this at KBD. Like I said, I'm not sure if it works for other bosses, but I would think it does. So what you do is you go to your abilities, and you might want to put a few on your bar, and go to the defense and constitution, click on it, and you go to these. So you're going to want to have a shield if you're doing this. So what you do is once you kill the boss, make sure you have relatively high adrenaline, and then once your character like goes back to this stance from the fighting stance, you use one of your abilities before your adrenaline starts going. So you use one of these passive abilities, and then you wait for it, you wait for it, you wait for it, you wait for it, this all, and then you use another one. And while you're doing this, your adrenaline won't go down. So especially if like someone's trying to crash you at somewhere like KBD, this is really useful. And so you can use these other ones like preparation and resonance, and then you can use this one again and stuff like that. So this is really helpful if you're getting like crashed at KBD. That's what I do, because then I can use the threshold abilities straight off the bat, maybe even an ultimate if I manage to time them good enough. So that's really helpful. You can use thresholds right off the bat instead of having to use the newbie ones just to build up adrenaline. So the last thing I'll show you guys in this video is how to show your FPS. A lot of people know how to do this, but just in case you don't, I'll tell you how. So what you do is you press the little squiggly key underneath the escape key. It's the key right under the escape key. I'm not sure if it's like that on all keyboards, but just find the little squiggly key and you press it, and it'll open up this purple box, the developer's console. And what you do is you type in display FPS with no spaces, and then it'll say FPS on, and then if you just press that same squiggly button, now it has your FPS. So I'm getting 31 frames per second. I guess that's not too bad, but I am on lowest quality on fixed screen, so that's not too great, but I don't have like a extreme computer. It gives you also all these other things. I have no idea what they mean, so if you want to look into those, or if you know what they mean for some reason, then that's great. And the way you turn this off, I think you can just type in display FPS and it will turn them off again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed any of it, or if you're planning on using any of these. Leave me suggestions in the comments if you have any helpful tips or tricks that are somewhat like this, not like money making tricks or training tips. But yeah, tell me if you have any of these. Maybe I could put it in the next video if I do have another one of these. It takes me a while to build up these tips and tricks. I don't like look them up or anything. This is all from what I know. And until next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.